Good morning. This is call number 2021-01702 in the interest of Imari and Imon Dozia. All parties and witnesses, please unmute yourselves and raise your right hands to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I solemnly swear the truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God.
All right, ma'am. Please state your name and your relationship to the children.
I am Taylor Victorian, and I am the mother of Imari and Iman Dosia.
All right, and representing the state.
Sade Parker, Your Honor.
Court will note that the non-custodial parent is Dominique Montrell Dozia. Mr. Dozia was personally served on March 30th, 2021 at 7:44 a.m. at 3001 South Emily Drive, McConnell Unit in Beeville, B County, Texas. He's not made an appearance or filed an answer. Is that correct, Ms. Parker?
Yes, Your Honor.
He was given further notice of this Zoom hearing for today by certified mail return receipt requested. It was delivered October 1st, 2021 at 2:29 p.m. and he is not checked in. Is that correct, Ms. Parker?
Yes, Your Honor.
We'll proceed by default.
Thank you. Your Honor, the state would like to admit it's been submitted as the DNA test results. The state's Exhibit 1. Sorry, Your Honor, it wasn't marked.
They're marked as State's Exhibit A, and I will combine them. Miss Victorian, have you had an opportunity to look at these DNA test reports?
Yes, I have.
Do you have any objection to me admitting these into evidence?
No.
All right, then State's Exhibit A, which is 2 DNA test reports, which would indicate that the alleged father, Dominique Dozia, is not excluded as the biological father of the children, Imari Dozia and Iman Dozia. Okay.
Okay. All right, Your Honor. The state would like to call Taylor Victorian.
Okay.
Ms. Victorian, who is Amari Ray Dosa?
She is my daughter.
How old is she?
She is 2 years old.
Who is her father?
Dominique Dosia.
And when is her birth date?
Her birthday is November 20th, 2018.
And how do you know that Mr. Dosa is her father? Dosia.
The positive results from the DNA test.
Okay. And who is Iman Dosia?
Iman Dosia is my son.
How old is he?
He is 1 year old.
When is his birth date?
His birthday is December 5th, 2019.
And who is his father?
His father is Dominique Dosia.
And how do you know that Dominique Dosia is his father?
From the positive results of the DNA test.
Okay. And Ms. Victorian, what type of conservatorship are you requesting? Joint managing or sole managing conservatorship?
Sole managing.
And where is Mr. Dosa currently located?
He is located at the prison, McConnell unit, in Deville, Texas.
Okay. And what type of possession and access are you requesting for Mr. Dosia with the children when he's released?
Supervised visits.
And are those supervised visits through the domestic relations office?
Yes.
And why are you requesting that the visits be supervised through the domestic relations office?
Because of history of family violence. I've been in an abusive relationship with him, and also he has a history with his first child's mother of creating violence against her. So I want to protect myself.
Okay, and that's why you want him to have supervised visits with his children at the domestic relations office. Do you fear that he will also be violent with the children?
I don't think he'll be violent with the children, but I will think he will try to take them away.
Okay, so you believe that he will.
If something was to happen to me.
Okay. All right, and what type of health insurance is currently available for your children?
They both have Medicaid.
Okay, and we talked about it earlier, but Mr. Dosa is currently incarcerated, correct?
Yes, he is.
And has he been incarcerated for at least 90 days?
Yes.
And will he be incarcerated for at least 90 days after today?
Yes.
Okay, so you understand that based on him being incarcerated, the medical support and the child support would be set at 0.
Yes.
Okay, and for the retroactive child support from the time period of November 20th, 2018 to the present, during that time, was Mr. Dosa incarcerated for some of that time?
Or, I'm sorry, which dates again?
From November of 2018, from November 20th of 2018 until today, like when was he incarcerated? When did he go to jail? When did he get out of jail? Because he was incarcerated for some time during that period, and he was also out. When was he out during that period? If that makes it easier for you to explain.
He first went of between February, March 2018. He got out. He was supposed to get an ankle monitor, but he went on the run, and he was out until May 2019.
And from May 2019, he was out. Well, he was out till May 2019, but from that November 2018 through May 2019, he was out of jail, correct?
Yes.
And during that time period, to your knowledge, he was not employed, correct?
He was not employed.
Yeah, so the retroactive child support in the amount of $1,995 is based on the minimum wage presumption, correct?
Yes.
And also no payout amount has been set on that because he's currently incarcerated. Correct?
Yes.
And okay. And also, do you have any safety concerns with your address and phone number being listed in this order?
Yes, I don't want it to be listed.
Okay, and why don't you want it to be listed?
Because I don't want him to know where I'm at.
Okay, and why don't you want him to know where you're at? Do you fear that you or your children could come to harassment, abuse, serious harm, or injury if he was to have access to your address and phone number?
Yes.
And you did state that in the past, you and him were in an abusive relationship, correct?
Yes.
And he currently does not know your address, correct?
No.
Okay. And are you also requesting that he be responsible for 50% of all uncovered healthcare expenses?
Yes.
And are you requesting that he be responsible for court costs as billed?
Yes.
Your Honor, I have no further questions for this witness.
Do you know what he's in jail for, man?
He's in jail for robbery with bodily injury.
All right. Court will approve the order as submitted. Thank you.